Good morning. This is All India Radio Kohima. The morning news are read by Jonas Yentan. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will present the Union Budget for the financial year 2023-24 in the Lok Sabha today at 11 a.m. The copy of the budget will be laid on the table of the Rajya Sabha soon thereafter. A meeting of the Union Cabinet will be held this morning to approve the Union Budget 2023-24. After getting the nod from the Cabinet, Sitharaman will present the Union Budget in the Parliament. Ahead of the presentation of the budget, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the world is looking towards India's budget in the present global headwinds. He also said India's budget is an attempt to meet the hopes and aspirations of the common citizens. Modi expressed confidence that Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will try to meet those aspirations. President Droupadi Murmu has said that a strong and healthy society is not possible without women empowerment. She said women empowerment is not just an issue of social justice, but is also crucial for economic development. President Murmu was addressing the 31st Foundation Day celebration of the National Commission for Women in New Delhi yesterday. She said a more active role of women would be helpful in making India one of the largest economies of the world and achieving the target of $5 trillion economy well before the set time. The president also urged all citizens to work towards creating an environment where all women can fully participate and contribute in the socio-economic, cultural and political spheres significantly. Expressing concerns over the gender discrimination, President Murmu said that examples of female feticide are also seen in well-educated parts of the country, which is a matter of worry. She emphasized that it is not only the responsibility of the government but of the whole society to change this situation. In her address, Women and Child Development Minister Smriti Irani reiterated government's commitment of empowering women of all sections of the society. Chief Economic Advisor Dr. V Anantha Nageswaran has said that Indian economy is expected to grow at 6.5% in 2023-24 and the range is projected between 6 to 6.8%. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi on the highlights of Economic Survey 2022-23, which was presented in Parliament yesterday, Dr. Nageswaran said the country's GDP growth is expected to remain robust in the financial year 2023-24. He said India's economy is poised to do better in the remainder of this decade. Dr. Nageswaran said that the International Monetary Fund, in its World Economic Outlook update, has maintained India's GDP forecast for current financial year at 6.8% and during next financial year it is projected at 6.1%. The Chief Economic Advisor said for financial year 2024-25, GDP is expected at 6.8%. Expenditure Observer EO for Dimapur 1, 2 and 3 Assembly constituencies, Supot Singh, said that money power should not find any space for influencing voters during the ensuing general elections to the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly. He made this remark yesterday during a meeting held with Dimapur district magistrates of FST and SST, officer in charge of VST, VVT and nodal officer MCMC. Terming election as the festival of democracy, Singh urged upon the officers for creating an ecosystem enabling voters to come and cast their votes with free conscience and without money power. During the meeting, the EO was briefed about the ongoing activities undertaken thus far. Singh advised the officials on how to function for ensuring free and fair elections without any inducement and prejudices. Assam is all set to host the first Sustainable Financial Working Group meeting under India's G20 presidency from tomorrow in Guwahati with the theme One Earth, One Family, One Future and with the motto Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. The first Sustainable Financial Working Group meeting will be attended by 94 delegates from the member countries of G20, guest countries and different international organizations. It will conclude on Friday. The youth G20 inception meeting will also be held in Guwahati on February 7 and 8 and will be attended by 250 delegates. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.